Hey all, so this is my Halloween level 3 times unlucky. Sometimes you must make a sacrifice to proceed. Now this is quite a complicated level. It has a rather interesting mechanic in it. It took me a couple of weeks on and off to build. If you plan to play this level for yourself, I do not recommend watching the video. This video will basically spoil the level if you're going to play it for yourself. If you just want to see what the level is like though, feel free to continue watching. That's up to you. I will reveal some of the secrets of the level during this. I won't reveal all of them though. There was a very, very difficult way of me getting this level uploaded. I'm not going to reveal that. So here we go. Let's give the level a go. I will show you the level. So this level is a dark ghost house level at night. There are a lot of fake trolls in the level. For example, this. Yeah, you think the thwomp's going to hit the P-switches, but the thwomp just explodes when you go near it. So at this point, you have to jump across carefully. You have that weird noise as well that plays at this point. A hidden block gets you, and the on-off blocks here change at the last second. That also stops the noise. This is pretty cool. Occasionally it makes that really strange noise. I'm not sure why that is. I think it's because it's a night ghost house level. I'm not sure if it works in the other styles as well. Now this room, there's a bunch of P switches and P blocks. So what do you have to do in this room? Avoid the P switches? Let's try. No, if you hit one of the P switches, it all explodes. And then these springs drop down. So what else have we got in this room? There's a wall over there with a block that's different. On-off switches up here. You need to hit the on-off switches twice. If you only hit them once, then you have the red wall. That's to prevent you from running straight into the muncher, basically. Now this part, go on the skull lift. And then some random springs come out of nowhere and knock you off. So at this point, it's extremely important to activate this checkpoint. You will regret it if you don't. Right, so into the pipe. A weird dark room here. There's not much of interest in this room, apart from a bunch of donut blocks. So this room, the cannons fire 1-up mushrooms. If you're playing on Endless Challenge, then I'd recommend getting those. There's a locked door over here and some keys at the top. So what have you got to do? Get the keys? No, I don't recommend getting the keys, as then you die. But that's the only thing you can do in that room. Then that leads to here. You can't go back up, so you have to go in the pipe. Then that leads to this weird room here. This is basically to represent that you've died. You need to get one of the spiny helmets, then the only place you can go is out. And that leads to the start of the level, so you have to do the level again. Remember the title of the level, 3 times lucky? Well, this is your second time. Not 3 times lucky, more like 3 times unlucky. So you can actually get these coins now. I'm just showing you how. They have weird laughing sound effects on them. So you do need to be a bit careful in this room now. Don't destroy too many of the blocks. Even though I don't think you can actually get soft locked, it makes it harder if the springs are all the way down the bottom. Let me show you. You have to then, if you've done that, stack them up like so. There we go. I need to hit a P-switch as well, of course. There we go. Can also do that as well, and P-jump up. So let's get through this room nice and quick. You can just jump across now you know the springs are going to fire at you. And then go in the pipe. So now that you have a spiny helmet, you have an alternative route up here. There we go. So now you enter this room here. You slowly descend. And then a spring hits you at the last second and knocks you off. Don't worry, that's completely safe. Now for this room. Lots of thwomps. They don't do anything. More thwomps. That one drops down and makes the conveyors change, sending you into the spikes, even though you can't actually die from those spikes. Then the claw part here, all you have to do is carefully go across, and then a hidden block hits you at the last second and knocks you down. Now there's some coins here. I'm avoiding those for now. And now we enter the room here. So there's something going on in this room, as you can hear. There's skewers. Then at the last second, that kills you. If you remember though, there's another checkpoint. And that was positioned in the same way as the first one. So now, into the door. The second room to represent you have died. This time there's a bit more in the room. There's spiny helmets and keys as well. So if you're wanting to cheese my level, forget it. I put a block there so you can't go back. So you have to go in the pipe like so. And now we're on to the third run. Third time unlucky, or lucky. Lucky if you can actually beat it from here, which hopefully you can. So I'm just going to plough through the level quickly now. You've seen all the trolls. Beware of this checkpoint here now. If you activate it and accidentally die later on, you're going to have to do the second loop again. And that's never going to be good. So I do not recommend activating that checkpoint once you have activated the second one. So for this part, you can now just run across if you want. If you're quick, the spring won't even fire. Then go straight into the pipe. Let's get through this room nice and quickly. Do you like the smiley face that I put here? Don't worry, if you jump into the grinders, they won't kill you. That's also the thumbnail of the level. So now you can just drop down here since you know that's safe. Again, I'm avoiding the coins. I'm going to cover the coins in the second part of the video. And now quite simply you can go in one of the doors here and avoid this room. And that's it, we've beaten the... No, not quite. The random spring that fires. So what you have to do here is just go up on the vines. If you remember, a skewer hit an on-off switch. So if you wait here, something will hopefully happen. There we go. That was the final troll of the level. Now you've beaten it, Mario goes straight into the spring and gets stuck. He doesn't like that. Alright, so that's the level. Now I'm going to show you a few of the secrets, as I've already mentioned. I'm not revealing how I uploaded the level though. You'll have to take apart the level for yourself if you want to try and work that out. So the first main secret is right from the start, in the room with the chain chomps. If you get a P-switch out of this room, this is quite difficult. This will help you get past the springs in the next section. The way to do this is to put a P-switch down, then jump up. Like so. That's not easy to do, may I add. Then as before, do that to go through here. Now if you place the P-switch here, that blocks the springs. That allows you to get to this section over here. Beware of the spring there. And then you can go in the pipe over here and you've accessed a bonus room. So this is full of coins, a few springs in this room. So grab the coins if you want to do so. One-up mushroom there. Also another one-up mushroom over this side. There we go, perfect. That's about all there is in this room. You can bring a spring with you if you want to do so though. Doesn't really help you that much, if I'm being honest. But let's bring the spring through. Even with a spring, you're still going to die in this room though. I've activated the trap without actually collecting the key. So if we go across here like so, I will show you why I avoided those coins on the first part of my playthrough. This is actually the next bonus room. If you get the coins, you get trapped like this. The only way out of here now is to go in the pipe. You can't go in the one on the left, so you have to go in the one on the right. And here it is, the other bonus room. So similar to the other room. I'll just bounce about all over the place. Not much in this room though, other than a bunch of coins. So you might as well go in the pipe here. That takes you to this section here. And to the pipe where unfortunately you're still going to die in this room, as you don't have the key yet. Poor Mario. He knows what's going to happen. There's nothing he can do about it. So the final secret I'm going to show you, you may remember there's a locked door in this room here. Well, if you have the keys, you can now go in that door. So what's actually in the door? Well, it's a mirror image of the other room, except this time you don't die if you collect the keys or coin at the top. It's exactly the same as the other room though. If you go in this door here, that actually leads to the other side there. You can't go in that door basically, so from here you can beat the level. Just don't collect the coin or keys in this section. Yeah, pretty easy from here. I'll go and finish it quickly. Not too quickly though, I nearly ran straight into nothing there. There we go. Across here. Get those coins if you want to do so and see the bonus area. Get there before the spring fires at me this time. So again, I have to wait here. I believe it's 4 before the on-off switch is hit. 3. So I can jump down and time it just as it's going. There we go. Perfect. I don't think there's any way of Mario avoiding that spring at the end though. And there we go. That's all the secrets I'm prepared to show you regarding this level. So I did end up making a few changes to this level. I had to fix a few soft locks, and I made it so you don't have to backtrack as much with an alternative route. Unfortunately, there is still one soft lock that's not fixed. Hopefully no one will go in that soft lock. I hope you enjoyed the level though. There's a few other videos on the screen you may enjoy if you enjoyed this one. Feel free to check them out. And happy Halloween!